Hey everyone, well, it's about time some international players, some international groups are now finally starting to take heed and starting to take notice of the big SNC Lavalin scandal that's going down in Canada, as they rightfully should. Headline out of CBC News Politics: OECD concerned with allegations Trudeau interfered in SNC Lavalin case. SNC Lavalin is accused of bribing Libyan officials to win a $58 million contract. It's being reported by the Canadian Press, March 11th, 2019. The international economic group that oversees a global anti-bribery convention says it's monitoring the allegations that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau interfered in a criminal prosecution against SNC Lavalin. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development says it is concerned by accusations that Trudeau and staff in his office tried to persuade former Attorney General Jody Wilson-Raybould to let the Quebec engineering giant negotiate a remediation agreement rather than pursue the firm on criminal charges of bribery and fraud. Now, let me just say before we continue on, folks, Raybould and those who represent the entire justice system said no. SNC Lavalin does not meet the requirements needed or necessary for this get-out-of-jail-free card. I can't stress that enough, folks. SNC Lavalin should never even be considered for a DPA because we know the facts. The facts are in, and the facts suggest that because they are a very corrupt corporation, and that history is undeniable at this point. Yeah, there's too much facts out there, folks. There's too much history. There's too much evidence to even consider giving SNC this get-out-of-jail-free card. Trudeau and his staff deny anything improper occurred, saying they only wanted to make sure Wilson-Raybould had information about the impact on jobs and wanted her to seek an outside expert opinion on remediation agreements, which are a brand new tool in Canada's criminal law. So, first of all, Trudeau and all these hacks, they're not even lawyers themselves, right? What's Trudeau? Fucking drama school teacher? Ooh, what, a bouncer? I don't even know how we get that job as a bouncer. Really, though? You seen the guy? He was a bouncer? Who'd be scared of him? But anyways, whatever. But Jody Wilson was apparently a well-established, not just lawyer, but someone that very much understands legal precedent and the justice system in this country. But yet these politicians are trying to put forth, or media hacks are trying to put forth that I guess she just needed to be reminded by non-lawyers or people that have nothing to do with the justice system, politicians more or less, but they were going to remind her of all these things regarding justice and jobs. I'm pretty sure Jody Wilson probably realized that, hey, there were jobs on the line, right? What the fuck are these people even suggesting? That Jody Wilson is a fucking 2-year-old infant that just don't even understand language? What were they going to do? Like, use stick figures or hand gestures as cues to help get her up to speed on the consequences of the ramifications for proceeding with the criminal charges against SNC Lavalin? Pretty sure that lady knew exactly what was going on and exactly what she was doing when she made that decision. Or those underneath her who made the exact same decision, right? All the people in the legal justice system, they all agree that, nope, they don't get a DPA. Sorry, they don't qualify. Politicians, media pundits, apparently they have a totally different outlook or a different way of looking at things. Or a new way of experiencing things, right? Because that's the thing in this new Orwellian world that we live in. Politicians have the pretense that they should know more about the justice system than people that actually function within the justice system. When in reality, what it comes down to is, no, politicians are much better snake oil salesmen and have shown many times throughout history that they can completely circumvent and upend what law and justice even means just by feeding you a whole lot of nonsense or a whole lot of political rhetoric, which is basically, I guess, what they're going to try to do today or going forward in regards to this SNC Lavalin case. Don't let them do it, folks. Hold these people's feet to the fire. Make sure that SNC Lavalin gets what's rightfully coming for them. And don't worry about the people's jobs, the 9,000 jobs. Listen, these are people in skilled trades. These are people that are engineers. They're not going to have any problem or issue finding another job. And we know that because there's a skilled shortage in this country. That's the problem with the media these days. They don't even seem to pay attention to their own rhetoric half the time, which is why they sound so schizophrenic and contradictory on a continuing ongoing basis. Anyways, I'll post a link to this article in the description of the video below. But yeah, This case, this SN Lavalin scandal, that's not going away anytime soon. And I'm going to be right here all along and during this whole thing as it unfolds to make sure the Canadian people are properly educated and informed, or at least getting some counter narrative or alternative opinion in how you think about this than what's being offered by most of the establishment media. It's Canadian Libertarian, and I love liberty.